Hi guys, hope everyone is doing rather well. Today it's what Alex brought from the Netherlands. When he came over to he brought a couple of interesting items with him. I was pretty pleased with. A couple of eBay items. I went to a car boot sale, bought 3 items, which I thought was quite cool. My buddy Michael came over for a visit. He gave me this as a present. And then these items I'll start with. When we went to Newark Auto Jumble, I was looking through my bag, and at the bottom of the bag was these 3 items, which I bought from Newark Auto Jumble a year ago, or Bewley's or something. So I bought this gun stamp. I don't even remember buying it, but it was in the bottom of my bag. I'm sure I didn't pay much for it. I do remember buying this little brass hatchet thing, miniature tools, which I bought recently. I bought some miniature tools if you watch the videos. And then I got this, which is kind of nice, little stamping block for a magazine of a caliper, which I'm sure I've probably got an identical one to that, made out of brass. But yeah, rather nice. So 3 things which I'd forgot I didn't even know I owned. My buddy Michael sent me a link to this. This is a rather nice Lucas sort of keyring, but I've never seen a Lucas keyring before. Rather nice. So I thought that was cool. Telephone number 3 digits. Now we have 7 digits plus an area code. So this is quite early, probably from the 20s or 30s. I don't know if this is the original key chain to it, but certainly this is rather nice. So this will go in my Lucas drawer. Thank you, Michael. Alex found this, must have been a year ago, a keen cutter hatchet with a cross sort of waffle face hammer head. Quite nice condition. I like keen cutter. I've got a few of their things. In fact, let me have a look, see what I've got. Right, so I've got this wonderful keen cutter padlock with its original key and this keen cutter paper tag as well, which I thought was kind of nice. I think they've been married up. I think my buddy Leslie might have put the paint in the middle. He's done a good job, but rather nice. I mithered Leslie to swap that off him. I don't know what I gave him, but I'm sure it was too much. But yeah, keen cutter, quite like it. I like the stamp. I just like the design and the stamp. But I think this is quite a nice hatchet. So it's quite good. Alex went to an antique fair and he found this rather primitive, early looking wrench. Probably French, but I thought it's got some merit to it. Quite like the look of it, and he's cleaned it, which is a blessing, because I have 500 dirty or 700 dirty wrenches from Ron Giesing to clean. This was a wonderful Vise patent. Magnificent example, 9-inch. I do have some Vise patent wrenches, but this one is a particularly unusual size, being 9 inches. So you can see here, Vise patent Philadelphia is quite an early manufacturer. The chap was born and lived in London, and it's I think it's from about the 1880s, 1890s. Very, very nice early wrench. Came in multiple sizes. I think I've got maybe 3 sizes in the shed. I'll have to go and have a look. And this will go in the shed to be an addition. I might put this one in the shed as well to add to it. This is a nice example as well as this one, Vise patent. I went to a car boot sale. I bought a few items. I bought this whistle with a rose on the side of it. And it's the rose whistle. £4, I think he said. When I picked up, he said 3. I think that's what I paid. I do have some whistles in a drawer. This is the same brand, but this one is different. But the same company. Most of them are the same company. This one is the Thunderbird, same company. But I don't think I've got the rose one. Thunderbird again. That seems to be. This is the Sonic. I'm not sure if it's the same brand, but anyway, this one is got a rose on it. I've not seen that, so whatever, I bought it. I bought this brass tap for £1 off the car boot. Don't know why, I just thought it was cool. And this sort of nut kind of, I don't know, off a sort of maybe off a Vise or something, square nut wrench. I thought it was really cool. My buddy Michael, who found this wonderful Lucas keyring, he gave me this, which is rather nice. It's a Frank Pearl Payne something and Company Limited steam power pumps Manchester SE, and obviously it's a standard London rule, folding rule, but it's got really nice writing on it, so I'll use that for my flat-lay pictures. But yeah, rather nice. I was really pleased with that. Some nice items, I think. I'm really pleased with the Viewer's painting, just because they always seem to be the same size, like 13 inches, barely any difference. So to have like a genuinely different size of that was quite a joy. And it was sort of nice to find some things I bought a year ago and forgot all about, which was quite nice. So yeah, I'll show you the other item I bought, and then let's get these items put away. So this is the pièce de résistance of what I bought. I was traveling on a holiday with Alex. We stopped off to an antique centre on the way home, and Alex saw this on the floor, and this is a cast iron top off a stand, off a record Vise stand, which are quite sought after. This is a very heavy cast iron top, what's been repainted in the sort of record original colours, but still I've only ever seen one of these come for sale. Didn't know what it was at the time, and I regretted not buying it, but I paid a fortune for this in the antique centre. Someone's mortgage payment probably to buy this, but I kind of liked it, and I wasn't going to leave it behind, so I ended up buying it. So I'm really looking forward to putting this on my Vise display and seeing what it looks like, and getting the other items put away. So let's get on with it. So for some reason, these little sort of stamps attract me, and I appear to have quite a few of them. This one appears to be some sort of a caliper, and then this one appears to be some sort of feeler gauge. But I really like these little stamps. I don't know why. That one is a penny farthing stamp. I've got a few of them. That one's a bicycle, it's kind of cool. And then this one here, I don't know what that one is, but really, really cool. So I was quite pleased with that little extra edition. So I found this as a bit of a gift, this rather nice little brass hatchet, and that'll go rather nice with these new additions as well. I don't know if you remember the previous video, I got this little set of London pattern firmer chisels and some other interesting smalls, so that's a nice addition. And then in my Lucas drawer, which is rather full, we've got this wonderful Lucas keyring, so I think we'll put that pride of place in the middle. So I was quite pleased with that, so thank you, Michael, for that one. Let's go to the shed and put the rest of the items away. So we've got this wonderful item of Alex's, which is this rather nice French looking wrench, and because it's clean, it can go in the clean drawer without having to clean it. Thank you, Alex. We've got a few other unusual wrenches in here, all different styles. This one is quite an interesting design, actually. I might have a little move around there and put that there with them. I think that's a nice addition of unusual wrenches. That one's kind of a funky design as well, with the mechanism the way it is. So yeah, nice addition. Thank you, Alex, for that one. Before we go into the shed, I did buy this on Newark, this rather nice brass knocker for £5 for my door. I do have somewhat of a Chinese-y themed garden, so I thought that was quite nice, so I bought that one. Shut the door because I do live in the inner city, it's loud. So we've got this wonderful record Vise top of a display, and I think it looks quite nice with the other items. Those who watched my previous video might have seen I recently purchased this Lucas lamp display, and then this also Vise display. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I'm pretty pleased with the overall sort of look of the display. I think it looks quite nice. And then over here, I think it's one of these drawers, I have my collection of Viewers patent wrenches. And then we've got this one here, which is a smaller size. And then here we have this rather nice example of Buer's patent. Buer's sort of stamped in different ways, but this one is definitely a unique size, so I was quite pleased with that one. This one's got a railway on it, which is quite nice. And then this is a very different design. I have two sizes of this. This is, and it's got the patent on it, 1916 is it, or something? And this is a similar design but British. And this also is British made as well, which is different, slightly different to the Buer's patent. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that. I've got a few of those now, and they just need a clean, but I haven't got around to it yet. They've got sort of like surface spitty rust. They need a good clean. That one's quite a nice example too, actually. Are the markings the same on it? No, Buer's patent, different number. You think the number would be the same, wouldn't you? Anyway, interesting nonetheless. I think I'll turn them over. Just what's the stamp on this one? Just a maker's name, I think, not a stamp. I'm not sure if all of these are Buer's patent or not, but these ones are definitely marked, and which is nice, and this one as well. All right, so hopefully you've enjoyed this waffly video. Quite pleased with that Lucas stand. It took me a while to build up the courage to buy that off the chap. Lovely guy. Alex bought a nice bell he might show one day in a video, you never know. And I bought that wonderful record display. All right, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.